we also need to understand as to how to make use of these ratios. So whether it is a profitability ratio, or it is liquidity ratio, or it is solvency ratio, or it is efficiency ratio, or it is working capital ratio, or it is financial leverage ratio, or it is market value ratios, doesn't really matter. One question which I am sure, friends, must be coming in the minds of every one of you, and it should come. And that question is, are there any ideal ratios for to be used for different companies? So is there any something which is ideal current ratio? Is there any something ideal debt equity ratio? Is there something ideal gross profit ratio? And let me tell you, friends, there is no such thing as ideal ratio. There is no such thing as ideal ratio, that this is the best ratio that you should have. And I'm telling you this with respect to every factor that we have discussed. तो आई एम श्योर अ क्वेश्चन में कम टू योर माइंड कि अगर कोई बेंचमार्क नहीं है, कोई आइडियल रेशो नहीं है, तो हमको मालूम कैसे पड़ेगा कि हमारी कंपनी का करंट रेशो अच्छा है, या हमारी कंपनी का करंट रेशो अच्छा नहीं है, या हमारी कंपनी का ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट रेशो अच्छा है या अच्छा नहीं है, या हमारी कंपनी का एफिशिएंसी रेशो अच्छे हैं या अच्छे नहीं हैं? हाउ डू यू फिगर इट आउट? And friends, the answer of course is very simple. So if you want to find out as to how is your company doing vis-a-vis the other companies in the industry, there are ways in which you can do it. And which are these four ways? These four ways are: number one, तो अगर आपको ये मालूम करना है how is the performance of my company, first thing that you can do is compare your numbers with your competitors' number. So what is your gross profit ratio? Compare the gross profit ratio of yours with the gross profit of the toughest of the competitors of yours. So उससे compare करिए. अगर आपका gross profit आपके competitor के gross profit से ज़्यादा है, your gross profit ratio is 22%. Your competitor's gross profit ratio is 20%. That means you're doing better than your competitor, of course. If your gross profit ratio is 15%, your competitor's gross profit ratio is 22%. That means there is a lot that you need to do in your company so as to bring your gross profit ratio up, so as to improve your COGS, so as to bring your material cost down, so as to bring your manufacturing cost down, so as to increase your revenue. So this is one way in which you can figure out as to how is your company doing. Number two, what you can do, there are industry norms. So there are a lot of business associations like CIM is there for the automobile industry, ECMA is there, and CII is there, FICCI is there, SOCHM is there, IMC is there, Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce of Industry is there. So there are so many business industries. What they do from time to time, they bring out the norms of the ratios applicable to a particular industry. So what you can also do, you can also compare your number with the norms of the industry so as to figure out as to how is your company doing. Thirdly, what you can do, you can compare your number with the last year's number. So if you want to find out as to how is the net profit of yours this year, you can compare the net profit of this year with the net profit of the last year. So if your net profit for the current year is 13% and net profit for the last year is 10%, that means your company has done really well in the current year in comparison to the last year, and vis-a-vis. So in case if this year is current net profit ratio is 10%, last year it was 14%, that means this year your company's performance has gone down. So this is the third thing that you would look at, and this is how it is done, that you can compare your number of the current year with the past years. And finally, what you can do is all these companies which are professionally managed company, and I would very strongly recommend that every company must have a practice of following budgeting and budgetary control. If a company is not having a system of budgeting and budgetary control, I can definitely tell you that this company is not a professionally managed company, because budget has to be there. Budget is the roadmap for the year, so budget has to be there. So what you can also do as a company, so if you find out as to what is my working capital ratios or what are my efficiency ratios of the current year, so you can compare the current year's efficiency ratios with the efficiency ratios of the last year. right? And if you see that your assets turnover ratio last year was 10 and this year it is 13, that means this year your company's efficiency has become better. And last year it was 13, this year it is 10, that means this year the company has not used the assets very efficiently in comparison to the last year. So friends, these are the four ways in which you can do the benchmarking of your company's performance for the current year, right? So you want to find out as to how have I done in the current year, how can I figure it out? These are the four ways in which you can do. Number one, compare your number with your competitors, and remember, you always compare with your number with a competitor who is the market leader. Number two, compare your number with the industry norms. Number three, compare your number with the previous year's figures. And number four, compare the figures of with your budget. So if your budget ka figure let's say for example, if the company, as per the company's budget, जो कंपनी ने for the year 1920 2021 के लिए जो कंपनी ने बजट बनाया, and let's say the return on equity as per that budget was coming to 15%, and in actual when you calculate the return on equity of the company for the year 2021 and you find out this is 20%, so obviously this is way above the performance. So that means the company has done much better than what the budget was. So this is how, friends, you will figure out as to how the company is performing.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir, there are two scenarios. Okay, one scenario is that the company doesn't have a competitor in that market. Okay, for example, let's take the current example of maybe Zomato.
Okay.
Zomato, although Swiggy is there in the market, but it is not like a public listed company, or it is very difficult to get the numbers of that particular company. Okay, so that is one scenario, and another scenario is the company is in a segment which is like in that particular segment is not present in that country. Okay. For example, for an example, there's a particular IT domain where that particular company has competitors who are based in other countries. Although they are listed companies in other countries, this company is actually working out of India, and so it is not an apple-to-apple comparison. If you understand what I'm trying. Yeah. So these are two scenarios. In these two scenarios, how do we actually see how the company is performing vis-a-vis its competitors?
Yeah, very good. I think a very good question. So see, what I have done is I have given you four options. So basically, as an organization, you would always be interested to find out as to how are you doing. So and I have given you four options. The option number one is you compare your number with your competitors. So in case if you have a competitor, let's say you are a Bajaj Auto, you can compare your number with Hero Motors. This is how you can figure out as to how are you doing. That's option number one. So in case if you do not have a competitor, right, then obviously if you do not have a competitor, then you have no possibility of comparing your number with your competitor. Then you have the other two options, and the other two options are you can compare your number with the previous year, or the other option is you can compare with your numbers with the budgeted figures. So this is how you will have to do. So these four options that you have are only to help you to figure out as to how to come to a conclusion as to how your company is doing. अगर आपका कोई कॉम्पिटिटर नहीं है तो ऑब्वियसली आप कॉम्पिटिटर के साथ में कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते हैं. तो आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि which are the other ways by which I can find out as to how am I doing. So if I am the chairman of a company and I do not have a competitor, and or I'm a CEO of a company, or I'm an MD of a company, then what I would say, all right, so let's compare our numbers of the year 2021 with our budgeted number, or let us compare these numbers with our past year's number, and then I'll figure out as to how have I done on different parameters. So this is how you will handle a situation of this kind.
And so if the competitor is not based out of that particular country, so if the competitor is reporting numbers in, like, let's say a different currency, and we are working as because we are based out in a different country and working with a different currency, so should we again convert the numbers into some base currency and then do it. My
देखो
question is, if the computers is based in a different country, then
okay okay देखो remember you are calculating the ratios, so you do not have to convert them in terms of local currency. Even if you are comparing a company whose numbers are in dollars or in pounds or in yen or in any other currency, you have to calculate the ratios. So you do not have to convert the currency of the financial statements of those companies in terms of the local currency, because please remember, even if you convert the financial statements of any company whose financials are not in INR, even if you convert them into INR and you calculate the ratios that we are going to discuss today, these ratios will be same whether you calculate them in the form of a foreign currency or you calculate them in the form of local currency. I hope you understand my point.
yeah, I'm getting your point, but
Yeah.
yeah. So you are saying that exchange rate would have no effect on the ratios.
Because that is why they are ratios. That is why they are ratios. So exchange ratio will be meaningful when you are comparing absolute figures. When you are not comparing absolute figures, and financial statement analysis is there because comparing the absolute figures will not take you anywhere. So if you pick up company in India and company in America, both the company from the same domain, and even if you convert the profit of that company which is in US in terms of rupee, and you compare the two figures of profit of this company and profit of the American company in rupee terms, what sense will it make to you? It won't make you any sense. It won't make any sense to you. So that is the reason why we use the financial statement analysis. That is why the reason why we use the ratios. So once you convert these numbers in terms of relationship, then they start making sense.
Okay, got it, sir.
Yeah, okay, very good. All right, friends, so let's move forward. And now we look at the first thing, and that is the profitability. Now, when we look at the profitability,